Hi everyone, this is the disembodied voice of Patrick Galactic. Are you an artist? Do you have friends who are? Then Weird at Night wants to show your work. We feature music, poetry, painting, dance, drag, comedy, sketch, short films, animation, literature, and much more. Yeah, I just read the graphic, but I also wrote the graphic, so it's only kind of cheating. Do you want to be a character on Weird at Night? You absolutely can. Whether you want to make something for the show or have something specific you'd like us to air, you can do it by either emailing us at weirdatnight@gmail.com, or the much cooler option is to join our Discord server, send me a friend request, and then send me a DM. Weird at Night is a place of celebration and collaboration. We're always looking for new and fresh things for the show. If you have an idea you want help developing, we're down to help. Art is the antidote, attack with love. I'll see you in a few minutes.
I'm the Pink Cloud. I'm a mythical creature here in the Waniverse with my friends, Booger Bitch Fantasia Man and Stone Cold Steve Austin. I hated all humans and lived a life of substance abuse and self-loathing. But I discovered friendship and now I feel a lot better. Welcome to Weird at Night! This is the pre-show. The live show will begin at 10 p.m. as our guide, Patrick Galactic, steers us on a course to the Artmosphere. Weird at Night is a humor-based community art share stream. The Waniverse is a land of safe but challenging fantasy. We get real stupid, and oftentimes we do them at the same time. We're interactive. If you got something to say, at Weird at Night in the chat, and we'll read your comments, as long as they aren't hateful piece of shit kind of stuff, and at least somewhat related to the show. This is a place of art, acceptance, of tolerance, and understanding. Misogyny, racism, homophobia, transphobia, and all other xenophobic ideologies are not welcome here. But if you ain't dumb like that, welcome to the Art Extravaganza! Starting at 10 p.m.
Wood fire springs forth. What bile does bubble? The black moon swings, and the sky stirs trouble. Yes, 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 yes. By violent ends, we kill the light. Through the shadows, madness beckons. Weird at night.
Freed from the shackles of time and space, we present Weird at Night!
Well, what the fuck do you know? It's another phantasmagorical edition of Weird at Night. I'm your host, Patrick Galactic, your guide through an hour-ish of connection, of art, music, of raw creativity. You might even say we're a haven for creative conversation. We're live tonight and every Tuesday and Saturday night at 10 p.m. Give us a follow on whatever channel you're watching on, be it Twitch or YouTube. If you haven't done it already, it's a big help, and I'll sing you a little song if you do. Tonight, we have some big returns to Weird at Night. Rapper AJ Suede is back, and our literary envoy, our surrealistic word smatterer, Twist, returns with a new edition of Instrumental. And Dartone is here. Also, Dartone is here. But before we do another goddamn thing, we gotta do first things first. First things first. We must serenade the skyline with a song of the cosmos. Join me now. Yes! That was no less than ravishing, my friends. No less! And certainly maybe no more, but it was definitely ravishing. Definitely ravishing. And speaking of ravishing, animator extraordinaire and pioneer of multi-frame mind fuckery, Madeline Williams is back with something super cool. Check this out. I love these musical animated mashups and excellent work by Madeline. As always, Mazzy's up to some big stuff, so keep your eyes and ears peeled. Also, Twitch appears to be having some issues tonight. I'm not sure what's going on. It is not from our end. Everything on my side looks great, but I saw that the signal dropped for a minute, so I'm not sure what's going on, but there is some kind of Twitch issue going on. So if it should happen that we drop the feed, for some reason, you can always watch us on YouTube as well. It's harder for me to interact with the chat there, but I will make my very best effort to do so. So you can always switch over to YouTube and see what's going on over there. But we got a show to start for the love of Peter Tork of the Monkees. The atmosphere is calling, and our candles are burning bright. But we need more, damn it. So to do it right, I need you to turn rationality off. I need you to turn what the fuck to 11. This cosmic calamity ain't an accident, cowpoke. It's an art extravaganza of galactic proportion. Weirded Night is a twice weekly art voyage through the stars. We love music. We love surreal comedy. Weirded Night is like a smoky patchwork quilt with the Twilight Zone, 90s cable access, and Pee-wee's Playhouse all stitched in. We're astonishingly wholesome for people who say fuck as often as we do here. More importantly than all of that, we're a show immunity. The chat is 100% where it's at. A lot of the stuff you'll be seeing in the chat was made by people. A lot of the stuff you'll be seeing tonight was made by people hanging out in the chat. So as always, we give thanks to the Queen Most because you're chatting amongst royalty. Seattle rapper and vibe impresario DeQueen is the true and ultimate ruler of the Waniverse. So check out DeQueen's Bandcamp and give praise. And don't fear the darkness, darling. We're weird. It's night. You're in the right place. Distractors, spammers, you'll be ejected, so don't even try it. And as I suggested at the beginning of the show, give us a follow, and at some point in the night, I'm going to sing you a little tune and put your name in the pretty lights on the screen. If you subscribe, which is so helpful in this unpaid endeavor to deliver abstract amazingness to the masses, I'll put everything down. I'll grab my guitar wherever it is and write you a 20-second song on the spot. All right, let the extravaganza begin. So my first question to you all is, how the hell are we? What's good, friends? What's new? Any big wins? Any big news? At me in the chat, and I'll read them as we go along. Blazing Space had some cool news this week and last, in addition to running live visuals at the Crocodile last week, and then the Tractor on the next night. Blazing's visuals were on our local news affiliate, King 5. Check it out.
Welcome to the show from Seattle's Belltown. We are at the Crocodile.
So exciting. The beloved musical venue is back, and it is better and bigger than ever. They kicked things off with a rockin' welcome back party last week. This place is almost like a music amusement park now.
I know, they have 3 venues, a movie theater, 2 restaurants, and a hotel.
Wow.
Seen many great shows at the Old Croc, which Rolling Stone magazine called one of the top 10 music clubs in America. We're in one of the restaurants at the New Croc, the Society. It's a cafe and craft cocktail bar, a great place to hang out before the show.
Now, let's be very clear. Every single person, minus the bartender, in that segment is a total dork. Total dork! But Blazin was on the news, and that's damn cool to me. I want to say congrats to Blazin. Much more to come, and no one I know deserves it more. Huge love, Blazin. Thank you so much for doing everything you do here at Weird at Night. I asked you how you're all doing. As for how I'm doing, to be completely honest, it's been kind of a rough stretch. I got some big transitions going on in life, and there are times where the uncertainty and self-doubt is pretty overwhelming. And yet, with all that doubt, I know I will get through this, and I know I will level up my life because of it. No matter the obstacle, we are all so much stronger than we think. If you're struggling, reach out to your community, reach out to your friends. Hell, reach out to me. If you need an ear, if you need someone to give you some loving words, I'm here for you, baby. Join our Discord and send me a friend request so we can DM. I am dropping that link right there. Also, just a quick heads up. We will not be live on Christmas Day. That's Saturday, December 25th. I'll be with family, but we are going to make a Weird at Night Christmas edition that will air in that time slot. It will be a taped thing, but it will be new content, and it'll be super fun. I think you're gonna love it. I love this idea, and I'm really excited about it. The Weird at Night Christmas special will be happening on Christmas night. It just won't be live. I'm still getting ideas together, but very excited about it, so stay tuned. But who gives a shit about a Saint Nick? We got arts to see. And as we get that started, I want everyone watching on every platform to ask me a weird question. Anything you think would be hard to answer, might be funny, whatever you think weird is. Just at me in the chat and I'll answer when we have at least 3. We got so much good stuff on tap tonight. Alan Watts, AJ Suede, Instrumental is returning, and Dartone III. But now it's time to check out the new music video from the one and only monster of ceremonies, Terry Monstrosity. This track is called Brinking. It features a slew of guests, including me. It was an absolute honor to contribute anything to something Terry does, because he's not just somebody that I support, he's somebody that I believe in so much. And just a total honor to collaborate with him. And this song is called Brinkin'. I think you're going to love it. Check it out.
I don't know what I really think. This must be the point of brinking. Cause inside of me I seem like I am on a peak. Oh, I know you know the feeling. Oh, I know you know it. Oh, I know you know the feeling.
All disclaimers when I'm speaking, it's a tweaking when you bend shit out of proportion and sort through the slim chances that seem most best at a whim. Atlantis probability with chagrin, you can lift it off the soul where it sits. Ignore they predictions, don't fold, just resist. Uphold form, keep it going when you miss. Keep your stock 10, be the one for assistance. Never needed pick roles for the mission. So jazzy with the flow, this Uncle Phil crib. Feel miss of being hosted more than 3/5. Drink up, stank up, bank up on real shit.
I've been doing too much thinking. And the problem is I don't know what I really think. This must be the point of brinking. Cause inside of me I seem like I am on a peak. Oh, I know you know the feeling. Oh, I know you know it. Oh, I know you know it. Oh, I know you know the feeling. Oh, I know it. Oh, I know you know it. Oh, I know you know it. Yeah. I've been doing too much thinking. And the problem is I don't know what I really think. This must be the point of brinking. Cause inside of me I seem like I am on a peak. Oh, I know you know the feeling. Oh, I know you know it. Oh, I know you know it. Yeah.
Awesome stuff. Love the track. Love the track. Very well done, Terry Monstrosity and crew. It's always fun to hear something as a demo in its infancy and then hear it as a finished product. It's awesome. I'm really, really excited. Great work to Terry Monstrosity. Go buy the track on Bandcamp and give the video a big thumbs up on YouTube. We've dropped links to all those things in the chat. I'm still seeing that people are having weird connection issues tonight. My apologies, folks. I'm really not sure what's going on with Twitch. We have some questions in the chat. And two of them are from Dartone, so I apologize, but we're going to answer the questions. All right, I asked for some weird questions, and as usual, I got them. But this is pretty strange. It does look like they're Naomi, Bayomi, Fayomi, and Blazing Space and Ash Maddie are all watching on YouTube, and it does look like I got a couple questions there. So I will try to make sure that I get to all of them. First question, Dartone III asks, is how many times is it acceptable to have diarrhea during sex? For me, 0. 0 times. You should not have diarrhea during sex. Don't have sex if you're having diarrhea. That's what I have to say. Dartone, thank you for the question. Madsy in the End Times, do you think people hammer in the rhythm predominant in their culture? For instance, my neighbor hammers in 4/4. What is your hammering rhythm? How do you suggest getting funds to study this imperative issue? Well, as far as hammering, I do mine in 6/8, and most of my songs are in 4/4. But I guess I just like to mix it. You know, my mind is a little more mixed up than my music. I don't know, but I hammer in 6/8. What can I say? As far as how to acquire funding for this imperative issue, and I agree with you, Madsy, it is an imperative issue. I was thinking maybe we could do like a bikini car wash with me and Blazing Space. Like we dress up in bikinis, you know, we do the whole thing. Sex sells. Sex sells. So bikini car wash, me and Blazing Space are gonna do it. Dartone the Third asks, poop or piss, which is better? Okay, Terry Monstrosity asks, what's the pogo and pogo stick actually mean? Great question, Terry. Great question. It's named after the god Hug, okay, who just was the god of hopping. And that's why pogoing the dance is called that. It's named after the god Pog, who just was the god of bouncing around. So that's actually where it comes from. Alex FMV, what Disney villain are you gonna fight? What Disney villain am I gonna fight? Much as I would be scared to, I would fight Cruella de Vil. And the reason why is because I think we might start fighting and then kind of realize we're kind of like each other's type. You know what I mean? And it might be a fight that turns into like love. You know what I mean? Nothing gross. Love. Blazing Space is like, yo, I'm on Twitch. What are you talking about? I'm sorry. I either have the Twitch stream or I have all the streams mashed into one, so I don't really know what I'm looking at over there. Blazing Space asks, your jacket looks like you're a pilot from the 30s. What celebrity pre-1950 would you be? For me, I would want to be, oh crap. I just spaced on his name. I would want to, not Humphrey Bogart. Who's the guy who's like Juilliard trained actor? He was in Rebecca by Hitchcock. That's the guy I would want to be. I cannot remember his name to save my life, so I'm going to pull up the internet right now and look and see who that is, because that would be nice to know. While that loads up, TC Blackout asks, are you pro or anti wearing sweatpants while doing errands? I think you'll find that I am really pretty pro sweatpants doing anything. I think that it's all appropriate. And, you know, the only thing that's not appropriate is when you feel like you're being inappropriate, because that's what'll get you faster than anything. I'm still trying to look up the name of... Oh, Olivier. Laurence Olivier is the pre-1950 actor I would be. Thank you for the question, Blazing Space. And thank you, Alex FMV, for finding the answer before I could. So I should have just been reading the chat. Hey, what do you know? Y'all have my back. Thank you all for your comments and questions. Love it. Love seeing how everyone's minds work here. It's a blast. Now, we live in a world that's telling us we need more all the time. I don't think that's a secret. And if it is, it's a fucking terrible secret because everyone knows it. But philosopher and Buddhist scholar Alan Watts is here to talk about giving it all away. Not your pants, control. Confused? Good. That's a good confusion is a great way to reset. Let's reset and let this in deep.
It's achieved for you, in other words, by the process of nature. So once you see that you just don't have a prayer, and it's all washed up, and that you will vanish and leave not a rack behind, and you really get with that, suddenly you find you have the power, this enormous access of energy. But it's not power that came to you because you grabbed it came in entirely the opposite way. And power that comes to you in that opposite way is power.
Great stuff from Alan Watts. Great stuff from Alan Watts. I definitely agree with him in regards to control and dictatorial directing of life. It's really no way to go. And I know that because I spent a lot of my early life trying to do that very thing. I didn't trust anybody. I always felt like I needed to direct people and direct traffic in order to be safe and to get what I wanted. And the end result was that I often didn't feel safe and no one followed my directions. But what I hear Watts implying in this talk is that the limits of our control are actually a bit of a blessing. There are forces far more powerful than us that provide when we need them to. We just have to let go of the urge to control it. Now, I see some people in the chat don't exactly agree, and that's absolutely fine. If you have a contrary opinion, throw it up in the chat. I'll be happy to read it on the show. I'll be happy to engage with you on a deeper level about that. But speaking of control, Converge Media, our broadcast partner on Saturday nights, have kept their finger on the pulse of Seattle's communities, sharing balanced and nuanced coverage of the pressing issues in our city, in our nation, and beyond.
We're right here at East Precinct. It doesn't get any closer than this right now. Converge Media produces culturally relevant content for Black and urban audiences. Our coverage is raw, transparent, and objective, praised by community leaders, government officials, and residents.
As a small independent media company, we rely on the financial support of individuals and business members to stay on the front lines of the news that's important to you.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your man, The Big O. I want to encourage you to tune in to Weird at Night right here on Converge Media every Saturday at 10 p.m.
Awesome stuff from Converge Media, our broadcast partner on Saturday nights, as you heard Omari Salisbury himself say. Yeah, Converge Media is freaking amazing. The work they're doing, their mission is so important. And as always, we tip our cap to Omari Salisbury, Trey Holiday, and the entire crew over at Converge. Please check out their links that I dropped in the chat and consider supporting their important work. Now, we have one more return I didn't mention at the top of the show. It's been months since we've seen or heard from the Pink Cloud, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Booger Bitch Fantasia Man since they made their long odyssey of friendship. But right here, right now, they're back. So, check it out.
Well, my fellow weird-ass creatures, I need to talk to you about something.
Sure thing, Steve-a-roo.
What's on your mind, Mr. Stone Cold? Well, damn it. This is gonna be hard to say. I gotta go.
What?
Yeah. You two are my best friends. You're giving me so much. But Stone Cold needs to ramble for a while. I gotta feel the earth or whatever the fuck this place is underneath my feet again. I gotta smash some dummies again. It's just who I am. It's what I do. I won't be gone forever. Just a while. And when I come back, I'll be so happy to see your weird dumb faces again, and my soul will be settled. The rattlesnake loves you truly.
No! Don't leave us!
It's okay, Fluff. It's going to be okay, at least.
What are you talking about? Did you just see our closest friend? Our partner? One of the biggest parts of our emotional core just abandon us?
I know it's hard, Fluff. It's very hard. But the truth is, we need to let the ones we love be who they need to be. We have to love them for who they are, not just what they mean to us. Mr. Stone Cold brought a life to this place I didn't think was possible. I haven't watched Mad About You with the mesmerizing Helen Hunt in 2 months. I never thought I'd say that. But I've had so much fun with you two that I didn't even think about it. Now, Mr. Stone Cold needs to take care of himself and what he needs. Change is a part of life. Every life. Even our freaky weird creature lives. Change is everywhere. We're not always ready for it when it comes, but we have to accept it. And we have to appreciate the good times we had together. The next time we see Mr. Stone Cold will be wonderful, even if we feel alone and hurt right now.
God damn it! I gave my heart or whatever the fuck is inside of me to Stone Cold. I gave him everything I had. And now I don't have any crack. I don't have any hope. I don't have any happiness left to give. Not even to myself.
Come here, Floof. It hurts right now, but it will get better. It just takes some time. It takes understanding, and it will come. But you're not alone. I'm here with you. Come give me a hug.
What?
Wow. Okay. Well, as I said earlier, change and sometimes sudden and hurtful change can come out of nowhere. I didn't see that one coming. What we have today may not be here or may not be exactly the same tomorrow. So appreciate the good times, the good people. Appreciate every moment of genuine joy you experience. Change is not something to live in fear of, but it can be scary. Sometimes it can feel like it's killing us, but it's not. It makes us evolve. It makes us stronger. No matter what comes your way, you are strong enough to handle it. You are strong enough to handle it. We are all so much tougher than we think. And speaking of tough, we're on to Nada Mucho's Newsy News That's New, the toughest, most powerful blog in the music blog industry of history. They've been going since 1997. That's 24 years. Holy crap. And tonight, host Nina Wasson-Carey has a killer selection of cuts for your enjoyment. Nina!
Hey everyone, this is Nina Wasson-Carey bringing to you Nada Mucho, Newsy News That's New. Nada Mucho is 100% volunteer driven, supporting independent music and entertainment since the late 90s. Tonight, once again, we're bringing to you some brand new music, fresh for your playlist. For each of these artists, we're going to drop the links in the chat. And what we want you to do is click on those links and support those artists directly. This is Nina Wasson-Carey, and you are watching Weird at Night.
I wasn't gonna say to you, but now that I am in your ears, I understand we're better off here.
Wish I wasn't falling. I wish I was an astronaut, so I could feel my family and take them somewhere very far away. Yeah. I wanna be a traveler.
Feel a feeling indescribable. My head is spinning like a bicycle wheel. My mind is stolen right from under me. I'm overcome with every feeling for you. All mine after dark, gold willow tree, it was my throne till I went home. Father used me like a wife, mother turned the blindest eye Stole my body, spirit, pride. He did each night. It's one for the hate that loops and loops, two for the poison at the roots, three for...
You told me it wasn't over, that we'd be together soon. But was this before or after? You told me to leave your room. I used to think we'd make it far. It turned out that we are. Such a shame that we weren't the same at all.
Pretty pictures on a screen. When I'm with you, it's like a dream. I promise you I'll always grow with you. And if my promise ever slips, just trust I'll have the heart to quit. I know when I'm better off a friend. It's not what we wanted, but it's just what
Only the shit you. Only the shit you. Only the shit you. Only the shit you.
Only your favorite song, only the brand you trust, only the right or wrong.
Great selection of stuff by Nina Wasankari tonight. Thank you so much, Nina, and thank you, Nada Mucho, as always, for sharing the good. Make sure to follow Nada Mucho on Twitter. They'll be sharing more about the artists featured here throughout the week. And chat break. Hey, it's a little time to go get a drink, take a pee or whatever, or just chill out here. Do you have any ideas for the Christmas Weird at Night special? Because I would absolutely love that. Would love to collaborate with some people, because there's going to be sketches. There's going to be, our usual variety of things. But since it's going to be pre-recorded, we're going to go the extra mile to make this a surrealistic Christmas you can enjoy. And once again, no religious connotation here for me whatsoever. The day's called Christmas. That's kind of the end of the story for me. But December 25th, the Weird at Night Christmas special will air. And it will air right after you're pretty much sick of Christmas. So great timing on our part, as always. I do hope you're all having a relatively good time. I hope. Monster Planet says we call it X-Mess. That's a great call, really. Great call. But whatever we do, it's going to be a blast, and I look forward to it. Also, this is a reminder to join our Discord. It is not that hard to join, and Dartone III, of course, says, I have a few great sex tapes that would be fun to watch. Hard pass. Hard pass on that, friend. Hard pass on that. Matt D in the End Time suggested Secret Santa messages to individual community members. We could try it. We could try. We could do some kind of weird white elephant thing for Christmas too. Who knows? But are you an artist? Because if you're a musician, if you're a poet, if you're a painter, if you're a dancer, if you do drag performances, if you're a comedian, do you stand up, sketch comedy, do you make short films? Are you an animator? Do you write literature? Because if you do, we want to have you here on the show. This is not a closed community by any stretch. A lot of the stuff you will see on Weird at Night is made by people watching the show. And we kind of all just discover each other as we go. That's what's so beautiful about what we do here. So make sure you email me or hit me up on Discord, send me a friend request, and we can direct message and just let me know what you want to do, because we've almost never, ever had a failure to make something happen. So definitely hit me up at weirdatnight@gmail.com or on Discord. All right, well, coming up, we got Instrumental is almost back. Plus, Not For Sale, AJ Suede, Smoker Dad, and more. But right now, it's time to talk about Dartone. Last we saw our daughter Dartone, he had just been made the assistant police chief of Noirland by head chief Steve Germany. But he also was developing some kind of relationship with a female raccoon, a princess named Paprika, who was sent to kill Dartone by her father, king of the raccoon army, that is currently working with some organization of some type. I couldn't tell you, that wishes to assassinate him. As usual, this is about Dartone, so it makes no sense. It's good to see that consistency, but here's Dartone.
Waking up with a hangover was business as usual. Drinking a warm beer on my nightstand from last night gave me the strength to roll over and reach under the bed and grab the vodka, taking a swig. This gave me the power to get out of bed. I washed the dirt and smell of booze off me, wondering where I got these scabs on my face, knuckles, and back. I threw all my clothes wet after a cold shower. I was late. The sun was too bright, despite the heavy clouds making this hellscape forever gray. I sought justice, truth, maybe a purpose. But first I sought a cure for this headache. With each chug of vodka, I was able to think a little clearer. What am I doing with my life? Is this my apex? To be a cop, I thought bitterly. I was meant to be grander than a cop. Truth be told, being the assistant chief was no mean feat. It was years of being a manipulative fuck that gave me the skills and opportunity to get this job. The chief was a simpleton, easily manipulated, that served my purpose here. To win cases, get arrests, have the best damn quota in the department. To be the best. Some days I'm a dirty cop. I do what needs to be done. I barely scratched the surface of the corruption in this city. With all this catch and release bullshit programs, I use every law I can to make these criminals' life as close to hell as possible. A weak chief tried to make this next to impossible, but I have my ways. It was beyond easy with such little oversight. Leaving a thief in a cold room overnight with the lights on had them ratting out everyone but their mother, and then even their mother. A beating got fast, unreliable information. Shivering without sleep for a few days in a cold cell, that'll get you the truth. Lack of sleep makes us all weak. Lack of pride stops us from fighting. Lack of giving a shit is why we live like this. Without love for ourselves or each other. Love. Love makes a difference. Having someone understand your motives, your ambition, your brilliance. Paprika. Damn, well, you know, Dartone's little poem there kind of confirmed what I was sure would happen, which is he would immediately get some power, try to exploit it for everything it was worth, and then abuse it massively to gain more. So glad to see I was at least correct in my assumptions. I was pretty sure that giving Dartone any kind of meaningful power was probably a terrible mistake on Steve Germany's part. Looks like I'm right. You know, at least when things are bad, when you're right and you can kind of rub that in everybody's face,
That's kind of fun, right? Isn't it kind of fun to rub it in everybody's face when you're right about something terrible? Major love to Not For Sale, Wan Royalty and beatmaker in a class all his own. Smash his links and show him some love. I just dropped him in the chat. Speaking of love, I freaking love the music of Seattle rapper AJ Suede. We recently featured him on the show, and I've been thinking about his music ever since. This next track, produced by Camouflage Monk, is called American Dreams. Definitely let this one all the way in.
Know what I mean? You already know what time it is. Wait, God, we wasn't supposed to win. Set us up to fail. Yeah. End scene, redefine American dream. Stitch time, save 9, or reverse at the seams. Either on you or it's in you like it comes from the genes. Know what I mean? Thankful for my daily routine. Foreigners told that they paved the road I did go. Roam on the road, hang you up to dry in the cold. Lo and behold, how you tripping, licking the toe. Go for the goal. Every word is written in bold. Float in the water, the type to hit the tank with the mortar. Lord is my shepherd, so we taking lambs to the slaughter. Rocket Gibraltar, ice cold, whiter than walkers, whiter than water, and was breaking bad at the altar. Got bad service, so the message ain't sending. Stop the pretending, bridge the terror, Bentley you're ending. Reckless with spending, jet fuel beams for the mending. Earth water bending, better check the light on your engine. Light in the attic, riding while I'm finding my balance. Shocking with talent, black superhero like static. Walls getting padded, I might bounce around in a jacket. Still getting tatted, cover everything while I'm at it. Ink I'm an addict, used to always drink like an addict. Link sugar tablet, over 9,000 like radix. Breath of the wild, almost nothing left but the smile. Flexing my style, inked up Mexican style. Snakes in the grass, quick to break the face like it's glass. Freedom to pass, think you got your freedom at last. Think you directed, but you don't choose the movie you cast. Think you respected, but all your little music is trash. Crazy, you drive me, not the free sample, don't try me. Corky beside me, smoking on some loud poison ivy. Loud and you're whiny, grimy and your sound isn't shiny. Word to Almighty, riding with the yeah. Sway set us up to fail. We wasn't supposed to win. We wasn't supposed to win. Know what I mean? We wasn't supposed to win. Set us up to fail. We wasn't supposed to win. We wasn't supposed to win. We wasn't supposed to win. Never. We wasn't supposed to win. Set us up to fail. We wasn't supposed to win. Know what I mean?
Good God, that was so good. So good. AJ Suede is the real deal. Don't fuck around, okay? Smash his links, show him some love with a follow or maybe a purchase, and let him know the Waniverse is into it, baby! But it's good luck time for y'all because I'm about to serenade you all with my sultry voice. I'm gonna play this song. It's called Has to Be Hard. It's I used to call it my Disney song. Because for a long time, I didn't think writing straightforward lyrics was actually that cool. But you know what I've discovered is sometimes the most simple things are the best things. Once again, this song's called Has to Be Hard, and I'm going to play it right now. Up on your dreams, because when they're gone, you lose them forever. Love is not what it seems. It has to be hard to keep it together. it seems it has to be hard to keep it together in love. Love was all that I could give in love is all I could be, is all I could be. It's all I could be, yeah, is all I could be. Don't give up on your dream. Give up on your dreams. Give up on your dreams. Give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your dreams, friends, not at any age. You know what? Dreams are part of life. Dreams are just as real as almost anything else. So keep going at it. There will be people who try to get in your way. There will be people who tell you that you're being stupid or irrational. And you know what? That's kind of the nature of dreams. So don't listen to those fuckers. But this is a quick reminder that even though this episode is nearing its end, the party isn't over. Join our Discord server and hop on the community voice chat channel after the show. So it's basically like a green show hangout after the show. Also, big thanks to Monster Planet for subscribing. I got my guitar in my hands. You guys picked just the right time. Let me sing a little song to Monster Planet here. Monster Planet, I find you awesome. You all make weird shit too. When I say shit, I mean that as a compliment. 'Cause I think you're weirder than me too. I look forward to the day when I'm hanging out with you. I wanna see it all come true. Monster Planet. Thank you for subscribing to Weird at Night. If you want to get your name in the pretty lights on the screen like Monster Planet just did, that's how you do it, folks. I'll write you a little 20-second tune right off the top of my head, because that's just the kind of guy I am. But make sure you join our Discord and join us in the post-show Discord voice chat. And as I said, we're not done yet, because we really, really are not done yet. It ain't over yet. Not by a long shot. We still have a kick-ass video from Smoker Dad to close the show. But right now, right here, we are going to witness the return of our surrealist literary envoy, Twist, and his segment, Instrumental.
Hello, and welcome to Instrumental, a segment where I turn music into microfiction. Let us begin. Pandora is waiting for the world to end. Pandora lives in an olive-green metal box half buried next to a birch tree in the woods behind a spacious 4-bedroom mansion. Pandora moved into the box at the beginning of the world, when the air tasted sweet and the sun had a salt voice. There was someone else living in the box at the time, but Pandora kicked them out. Most of Pandora's time is spent scurrying back and forth from one corner to another, racing over to a bottle cap, picking it up, carrying it over to the other corner, then dropping it. The bottle cap is Pandora's most prized possession. It is her helmet, it is her shield, and on very infrequent occasions, it is her mirror, the metal underside polished to a shine. The bottle cap is the only thing in the room that Pandora found herself. Everything else was brought by the 11-year-old girl from the spacious mansion. The keychain with the LED light, the 7 brown M&Ms, the cigarette the girl snuck out of her older brother's coat pocket that's longer than Pandora's entire body. When the two of them talk, Pandora stuffs shredded tobacco leaves in between her mandibles to stop her voice from quivering. The girl knows that Pandora is a cockroach, but the girl thinks that insects are cool, especially insects that talk. The girl tells Pandora about her soccer games, her art projects, the terrarium full of beetles and worms on her windowsill. The girl describes dirt the way Pandora would have once described sunlight through a waterfall. The girl does not know Pandora's name. The girl told Pandora her own name once, and Pandora did everything she could to forget it. Pandora tells the girl about how she was cursed by a vengeful god, how she feeds off of human garbage and swims through rusty water, eating mice babies and slicing night crawlers in half for fun. She hears the grin in the young girl's voice as she responds with questions about chewed-up butterflies and rat carcasses. It is all false. Pandora has been outside the box once, to hunt and ensnare a bottle cap. She practices daily out of fear of ever having to do it again. Her real fantasies are very different, stretching across her mind at night like high-tension wire. Pandora was not cursed to become a cockroach. She was cursed to be immortal. And everything that once lived in the box is also immortal. In her dreams, when the bombs fall and the fire blankets the sky, and diseases plume up from the ground like crawling clouds, the box sprouts 6 metal legs and a swiveling head with glowing red eyes, and she tramples the soft bodies of all humans that have become waste, melting back into the earth under the heat of the apocalypse until nothing is left, until all the evil has burned itself out like the stump of a cigarette longer than the scorched body of the world. And then she peers out and lets the dying light pour in, and smiles at her reflection on the underside of her shield. And then she wakes up in the middle of the night, the woods crackling and chirping, as she rubs her forelegs together and prays for the sound of rain drumming against the roof to drown out her thoughts, only thinking of the girl's terrarium on her windowsill, the worms poking their heads out of the dirt and looking up through the glass to the sky with their mouths open, waiting and waiting. Thank you for listening.
So good to have Twist back in the house. That is instrumental. That is number 44. That is the 44th segment. Twist is made specifically for us here at Weird at Night. We're so happy to have Twist back on board. Great stuff. Great stuff. Loved it. Loved it. Now, this is the auto write. Now you might be asking yourself, what the fuck is an auto write? Well, let me explain. An auto write is the tool of the surrealist, kind of. And this is a cute little segment that we made for Twitch that seems to be a lot of fun. So, what we do here is I'm going to count back from 10. And as I do, you just try to clear your mind. When I get to 1, I'm going to say go. And when I say go, we all just start furiously typing in the chat, okay? And then we'll do that for about 30 or 45 seconds. Then I'll say stop. We'll all hit enter or return on our keyboards. And then I'm gonna read everybody's auto write along with mine, and we're gonna blast we're gonna watch this awesome video from Smoker Dad. Do not miss Smoker Dad, please don't, because this is a great video and a great song from a great band. But we will blast into Smoker Dad. Then you will either join us in the Discord or we'll see you on Saturday, because we're here every Tuesday and Saturday at 10 p.m. So once again, I count back from 10, you clear your mind. I get to 1, I say go. We go for about 30, 45 seconds. Then I say stop. We hit enter or return on the keyboards. Everybody sees everybody's auto write. And we learn a little bit about trusting our unconscious mind. And then we watch this awesome video from Smoker Dad. Sound good? I hope so, because that's what we're doing. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Type. Get going. All right, and stop. I just hit return, and I will wait for some to come in, but I'll read mine while we wait for more to come in. Mine is Type Get Going was the name of my first docuseries on lint in ashtrays. Specifically, the benefits of burning lint in ashtrays and the calming effect it has on no one. I was once a boy named Brandon, but my name got changed because I was born with a knife eye, and nobody wanted people getting too close to me to ask if that was my real name. True story. True story. Alex FMV, if life was a Sondheim musical, you'd never catch your breath. I mean, I never catch mine, but that's just because I'm doing somersaults through a back alley next to a reindeer with a party hat. His name is George, by the way. You never know when you'll run into a pink-haired Barbie, but you should know she's more real than you or I, and she holds the answer to the universe. Big time. Great point, cousin. Jail Soul. Okay, I went to the store today, and on the way back home, two people were biking on the highway when there's an actual bike trail a few hundred feet to the left. I yelled at them from inside my trick, but they couldn't hear me. It was more of a I assume that might have been cathartic. Thank you, Jail Soul. Thank you. Blazing Space, types of fruit-like pomegranates with big seeds floating through the galaxy off the tip of Booger Bitch Fantasia Man's cigar, regal robed and lacquered in lard, with huge glasses and a glimmer within them, hot enough to exterminate billions of ants at once. It makes a nice barbecue smell, but their noses left years ago. Wow, Blazing Space. Wow. Monster Planet, are the yams sweeter when they are not your own? This is a question, a metaphor. Maybe. Sometimes your personal yams are pretty freaking sweet. Excellent point. Treasure your own sweet yams, friends, the way Monster Planet does. They're preaching the truth. Naomi Baomi Faomi, dwell in the well. Does it smell? Hard to tell. Very well done. Euphony of the month. Dear sir, please lend me your ear. I sold mine on eBay to Van Gogh and immediately had seller's remorse. Love, your friend, Clint Eastwood. Fantastic. I love that. Dartone the Third. Where did I go wrong? Was it when I started dating my wife's parents? Was it being my own grandpa? Was it tax evasion? Well, tax evasion was the only thing I was arrested for, so I guess that. Seems like you're on the right path here, my friend. Bicentennial Bebe. I guess I'm just supposed to be typing furiously about some ookie bookie snooky silly willy nonsense, but honestly, I think I reached a nice and quiet unconscious consciousness, so well done. Ash Maddie. Farty bar stools went to all the best wizard schools. They had all warts and huge hogs that masqueraded as frogs. Very nice. Madsy in the End Times. I'm just throwing this real quick for power issues. So this info's kind of useless, but my nihilism is so strong, I turn over to positivity. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Well, here we sit at the beginning of the end of the show. The show. As I said at the beginning, there's no price I can put on these experiences. Change may be my theme tonight, but so is gratitude. Allowing good times to really sink in, you know, it helps you through the bad times. And when I'm struggling, finding gratitude is a way that really does help me overcome some negativity. None of us has a watch that tells us when our time is up. We don't know what'll happen tomorrow. We don't even know what'll happen 5 minutes from now. Experience all of it, the good, the bad, and find gratitude for it all. Growth is uncomfortable at times, but is never anything less than necessary. Weird at Night is founded on 4 key principles. People come first, time matters more than money, art is the antidote, attack with love. We stay true to ourselves and true to our people. Authenticity is so freaking sexy. Never doubt yours, Weirderinos. Tonight, we wrap things up with a band and a song that were featured on Saturday's Not a Segment. The band, Smoker Dad. Do you want it? The song? Do you want it? The video? Awesome. This is about to be Smoker Dad. I'm Patrick Galactic. We are Weird at Night. Take good care of you and love your people every chance you get. I'll see you this Saturday at 10 p.m. Pacific or right after the show in the Discord chat. Huge love to you, everybody. Here's Smoker Dad.
Hey!
You're weird at night. So weird at night. Thanks for being so weird at night. For 100 nights. Weird at night.
Freed from the shackles of time and space, we present Weird